Welcome back to the channel. I am the King of Boxes, aka Sam, and today we are back with a heavily requested part 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, when I opened this game the first time, I just got straight to the open menu. I opened it a second time today as I'm recording it, and it gave me a brand new login scene. And I don't know how I feel about that. I heard that this game was supposed to be scary. I had my doubts. It was just supposed to be a cozy little dating sim, but no. Now it wants to start getting creepy. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, like, comment your favorite part. Let's get into it. All right. Oh, God. What? Uh. In case you haven't seen part 1, I've never played this before. So I have no idea what's happening right now. Go ahead and... Alright. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Honestly, valid. It would distract me too, to be honest. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. It's kind of poetic in a way, honestly. Kind of poetic. Are you ready? I'm sorry. Ready? Ready for what? Miss Ma'am, we are in high school. I'm not ready for nothing unless you're gonna put a ring on it. Nuh-uh. To turn the page. And that's why women choose the bear. That is exactly why. To turn the page. Ah! Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah! That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Yeah, just call me out on my illiteracy. Yuri. Thanks. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Yuri, do you think we ride the short bus to school? Do you think we have to wear a helmet when we go outside? Do you truly believe that we can't be trusted around crayons? No, we can't. Yes, we do have to wear helmets. And yes, I rode the short bus. But that's besides the point. I can read. Matter of fact, my bus wasn't even the shortest one there. So nah. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. So I don't get called an idiot again. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character. I can't English them. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you have to see that. Please forgive me. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of you and your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. The Kingo boxes? That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Gomenasai. Sorry, I really didn't. Next Kingo Boxes video, I become a ceiling ornament. Tune in, because I just cringe so hard I hate myself, even more than I already do. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, Monica, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Go. Nobody wants your dusty crease. I can't even let out a proper insult. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Damn, main character's got a little bit of riz. Damn, okay. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Fair enough. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori's wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Not skiing Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do to save myself. Alright. Oh god, we got a choice. I gotta clean my glasses. Shit is dirty as hell. I always end up with like these weird flakes on my glasses throughout the day, but I have to clean them like 3 or 4 separate times. It's the fact that it's so weird because I don't really use eyeglass cleaner because like it never really works. They just end up getting dirty anyway, so I just use my shirt. And it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. So at the moment, I'm kind of feeling Yuri, just for the fact that like we've already got like that connection, I want to say, going. So I'm gonna start off with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. I hope. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light. Exceptional! And what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Why are you giving me such weird vibes all of a sudden? I don't know why. I'm just getting very strange vibes. For context, when Doki Doki Literature Club came out in 2020, one of the fandoms I was not a part of was the Doki Doki Literature Club. And I have many different reasons why, but the one that was most prominent was it was not my cup of tea at the time, for lack of a better term. And all my knowledge is through either TikToks or like just stupid little videos I've seen. That being said, I've always heard it's a horror game. I never saw how it's a horror game because I never even watched gameplay of it. And the only knowledge I have is, like I said, from TikToks and videos and my girlfriend, who told me to be prepared. I'm 100% confident that Monica is the bad person, but Yuri's starting to give me a weird vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery. I hate when I can't use English. It's my native language too. Your use of imagery. Fuck it, we roll. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. It's because I ride the short bus, isn't it, Yuri? It's because I ride the short... You're judging me because I ride the short bus, isn't it? Is that it? It's okay, you don't have to say anything, I know. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little bit biased, though. Biased? Ah. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizes to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's actually kind of beautiful, not gonna lie. That's actually really nice. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts here? Am I? Actually, the story's about a ghost of all King of Luxes. Really? I must have totally missed a point.
I ain't gonna lie. I might be a little dumb, a little bit, because I thought it was about a ghost too. Like, legitimately thought she was writing about some kind of ghost or spirit or specter or curse or something. I don't know. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let the past go in the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kingo Boxes.
Thank you, Yuri.
I'll do my best for you. Me too. Alright. Fuck it, Monica. Let's get it out of the way. Hi, Kingo Boxes. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Kingo Boxes. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But isn't that sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. Great job, Kingo Boxes. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it'll always count when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I didn't say I played fair, Monica. Or should I say, the bad guy. I know your game. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meanings out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Sure, I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Just don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, that was me. I was getting ready to go on another rant, but that was me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. The spackle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Does this bitch have trauma? Is that what's happening here? She saw something she wasn't supposed to see at a young developmental age, and it made her have conky issues, and now she's a violent person, but she hides it behind a smiling, happy demeanor because she doesn't want to scare off people. Am I right? I think I'm right. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular these days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect that you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. If I didn't know this was a horror game, and this was just a regular dating sim, I'd be way more calm than I am right now. Because I'm now spooked. That poem is spooky. We're gonna go with Natsuki next. The little tsundere girl. Adjust my chair a little bit. Wear my Dragon Ball shirt. What's up, Natsuki? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Damn. Just because the crayon eater can't. Just because I write the short list means that I can't write a decent ass poem? Damn, come on. Well, excuse me. Sound like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Maybe. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Please forgive me. I will never say that again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll pass. Why did she sigh? Did she want to smack me? Was she like, oh, yeah, smack me? Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Top tier literature right here. Everybody take notes. Take notes. This right here. This is the peak of human writing. Shakespeare be damned. Hold on. I gotta set my mic perfect for this because I'm gonna do like a golden voice. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Shakespeare, your days are numbered, my guy. Your days are numbered. This is the peak right here. This is not going to get any better than this. At all. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like like it. What? Just be honest. I am. That was the peak of human literature right there. You know, Beethoven, William Shakespeare, William Shatner, Christopher Nolan. Could never write a masterpiece like this. Not in a million years. Not in a billion years. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. Who would know that eagles can fly? People can try. Grasshoppers leap. 10 out of 10. I'm out of words. Okay, like that's it. That's it for the video. Okay, like it doesn't get any better than this. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day. We're ending the video. Peace. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking with you. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You're right, Natsuki. I did learn something. I think you could learn something too. Little person watching my video. Drink some water. You look like a dehydrated houseplant. Go on. I'll wait. Okay, you back? Got some water? Good, let's continue. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Last but not least, the childhood best friend, Sayori. This is a good poem, Jukeboxes. Are you sure it's your first time? Why is everybody so surprised? Why? Like, come on, man. Not that dumb. Of course, it's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Giga Boxes. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I don't know why, but I picture her with like a little gremlin laugh. Like whenever she laughs, it's just kind of like, Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's his secrets. But I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want waffle fries. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yes. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all crimpy. That is true. That is true. Breakfast is not a good meal to skip. You will be off for the rest of the day. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Monica's the best. The next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Let's around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. So as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Especially Eagle Fly. An eagle can fly. That was a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm still, my mind is still blown. Still blown. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. Apparently I missed the symbolism, because how the fuck is eagles can fly of symbolism for giving up? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Kingdom Boxes did too. You tell them. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Kingo Boxes liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Don't drag me into this shit. Don't. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Harry. Please don't do this. Please don't drag me into your bullshit. Please. That's not what you're sent up as well. Maybe you're just jealous at King of Boss. Please don't drag me into your fight, please. Appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh my god. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as King of Boxes started showing up. I can't with this fucking game, man. I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't with this fucking game. It's so ridiculous. Ugh. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve. I don't like fighting guys. Oh no. They both noticed me standing here. Fuck. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective than this would have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Being out at the reader, not forcing them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her through the boxes. Wait, there's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. So a way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, the boxes? Well... It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me, so of course... So, fuck it. I'm gonna go with Yuri. Just for the reason that Yuri, I'm picking her, is because she reminds me of my own girlfriend. That is the only reason. Otherwise, I would scream for Sayori to help me. You're right, that I liked your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You called her boobs bigger because I showed up magically overnight. How is that not mean? Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you're still putting feelings into it. And it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt right when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then this would have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. No, it's not. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think that you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. And again, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Damn! Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. Now I kind of feel bad. She really didn't need to do that. I look across her room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Kingdom Boxes. You're too kind. Thankful to have you a part of this book. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Kingdom Boxes, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. Then lucky that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Giga boxes! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew, you know, Giga Boxes? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh! It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. So, we'll do this. Okay. We're gonna do this poem, and then I'll end the video. Anxiety. Fester. Dark. Desire. After image. Covet. Plot. Okay. Melancholy. Or vitality. Determination. Heaven sent. Contamination. Fuck it. We'll do that. Romance. Misfortune. Analysis. Puppy. Prayer. And unrestrained. Alright, thank you for watching this part 2. I plan on doing more parts. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and comment what your favorite part was. I'm really enjoying this series, and I plan on playing it more. In the last couple videos, I've talked about how I'm going to start posting at least twice a week. I'm thinking I'm going to do Monday and Friday. If anything, I'm going to switch up the games every now and again. So next is not going to be Contraband Police or Doki Doki. It's going to be Monster Hunter Stories. So if you like what you see, you should go follow me on TikTok and Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, because I don't know, I think I'm pretty cool. I don't know, maybe you think I'm cool. Maybe. Hit the subscribe button.